yours off. She's all up to date. Neat little hack there to get it to all update itself and get more support. Works quite well. I went and bought myself a monitor from a second-hand new and used shop. It's a nice little Acer E-Machines monitor, certified for Windows day stuff. Little E-Machines laptop, I mean Acer monitor. Max Arcade actually has a couple of these ones. Cool OSD in it. No HDMI, it's a pre-HDMI one, but it's got a good DVI port in the back, which I've got a HDMI adapter on. So I can actually use this thing on a HDMI graphics card. DVI. The only advantage, or disadvantage in those speakers, but whoop-de-doo, I've got the lapel there and better speakers anyway, so it's one of those glossy finish monitors. I've also got a Super 8 projector from that same place, because my parents, when they got married, their wedding was filmed on Super 8. I actually want to get a chance to review the tapes and convert this to a DVD, so I've got a screen and everything. This just needs a bulb. It all works, just the bulb don't work. You just got to get a set the screen up in a dark room and set this video camera up and just film it as this is playing to rip the Super 8 onto the onto this camera, and then therefore put it on the computer and therefore put it on a DVD. That's how another way of doing it, but to pick a proper way like DVD, it a proper conversion company would actually I think they have a little thing, a sensor that goes on here, like that. This picks up directly to a CCD and then straight into a computer, but I may be able to find something like that. You can buy things like that that go on lenses and capture the image directly. I might try and find one of those things on eBay, but this needs a bulb, which I'll also find on eBay for it. Other than that, this all works. I'll give it a quick mega check, just to be double sure she's safe to use. Give it a couple of quick mega checks, take it apart, inspect everything, make sure the wiring's all in good nick, make sure she's all electrically safe still, because it does all still work alright, but I want to be doubly sure. Even though I know it's going to be. It's a Japanese made Hanamex. It's quite a well built little machine. It came with there's an editor, a Super 8 editor for it as well, but that was a little bit too much to have that chucked in with this. I just wanted this alone. Anyway, let's get this thing going. That's actually quite a nice looking monitor. I quite like that. Chinese made thing. Very heavy too. October 2007 it was made. Nice. It's got the new mirror-like shiny, smooth finish on the front instead of the old cloudy types the older monitors had. It's much better. I've always wanted to upgrade to another high definition monitor, so now we've got a nice rectangle monitor for this computer as well now, and matches it quite nicely. Nothing wrong with this one. Has a couple of scratches in that, but that can go with this machine. You can never have too many monitors for a multi-monitor setup, why not, eh? If I get a nice bigger man cave, I can set several monitors up as well. This one doesn't have any dead pixels either. My Chime one has got dead pixels, but you don't barely notice it. It's not all that bad. Anyway, I think that does as well, but you don't really notice them. That's well, we've actually tested this at a Mega. She's all healthy. I'll pull this off to get to the bulb in there, change that lamp, and I'll have to order one off eBay. Do a quick brief tear down and see what it's like inside, as they're very well made, these things. There's two screws up there, I think another one on the bottom, to get this casing off. So the tape goes around there, here, guides, about there, in there, guides in there, around here, and winds up on there. Okay, 8-volt lamp, 50 watt. Okay, that's alright, 50-60 Hz. AC 120 watt. 240 volt line it's made for. 7669. I wonder if that's a date code. 76, 1970s, mid 1970s. It's got to be. Anyway, let's try and get that lamp off and pull this thing apart. See if we can get the order number off this lamp and look on eBay for a replacement. And the old Japanese know how to make electronics, which is why they're so damn collectible nowadays. That's why I like them so much. Nice big AC motor, big powerful, well made AC power transformer in there. All metal construction, the belt's in good nick. That's just pornographic. That's how you make electric motors and transformers. None of this DC and cheap Chinese unreliable switch made and cheap DC motor crap. This is how you build stuff. And look at this. The lamp is fine. Our bulb is fine. Look at that. It wasn't actually secured properly. It had been put in crooked. Sylvania. 8 volt, 50 watt, made in Japan. Alright, that's in good nick. I can set that back in properly. It was only in by those two and it was off this one. It wasn't making the contact. That wasn't very well put in, was it? That may have saved that lamp from going pop, so I must have thought it was buggered. I didn't need it anymore. Had a look at it, didn't put the lamp in properly. Okay, that's alright then. Let's put it in properly and give it a test. It's on. But the bloody lamp ain't working. What's going on there? Little variac in there to vary the motor speed down. Chain driven. Look at that, even chain driven. How well made is this thing? That is bloody cool. Okay, the lamp's in properly and it still ain't working. Why isn't that lamp working? I'll ohm it up. Oh, sorry, not ohm it. I'll get the multimeter in here and we'll see if we're actually getting 8 volts between that point and ground. Just in case the power supply might have tap off a transformer might have burnt out. I hope not, but let's see. Okay, I think this might be AC 8 volts, so I'll put it on AC, power it up. Let's see what we're getting. No volts. No volts, alright. DC. Just in case it's a DC in here. Oh, we're not getting power to the bulb, alright. Bulb's not blown, the bulb isn't getting power. Alright, this requires further investigation. Truly pornographic at its finest. This is triple X bloody electrical pornography already. Look at that motor. Look at the brush holders and the brushes. I've never ever seen adjustable brush holders like that. That is a first. Look at that. There's some unusual brush holders. 150 ohm potentiometer, a rheostat. Looks like our wire's getting rubbed against for the lamp. That's not a very good design. So that's unplug safety first. I'll be replacing that cord anyway because it's too damn short. Now it's not hitting. Let's see, it's an international transformer, 100 volt taps and everything on it. Earth, active here. Or neutral I mean, old colour coding. So where it comes off our lamp is getting power from one of these windings, 8 volt. Okay, I'll test this tapping. The transformer does not smell burnt out, so it could be somewhere in the switch then while the lamp isn't getting powered up. I'll test on this tap here to ground. 50 watts, so it must be here, between ground. The lamp's going to ground. I reckon it's just a bad ground on that lamp. There's a micro switch and everything up there, I'll check all that, but let's see. Let's plug it in and do some tests. Right, AC, let's test the tap on this transformer. 8 volt tap. Oh dear. I think this tap's open. It's a fairly high current tap too. It's like a filament winding for valves. Oh, bugger! The bloody 8 volt tap is open circuit. Oh! I have to find an external way to light this lamp up. Bugger! Well, it's not open circuit. I tested it with that, and we've got a good closed solid continuity connection in that thing. What the hell is that multimeter telling me then? What I can figure out, that's a step down transformer, because that's a 110 volt motor. And yeah, that's a 110 volt appliance, but with 240 volt primary on it for Australia. There you go. Very well made. It may still be open though, because it's such a low voltage winding. The 1000 volt jumps the gap, but the 8 volts is too low, so it's not registering. Or maybe it is open circuit, but only by the slightest amount. Doesn't look burnt out though. Well, I don't know. Doesn't smell burnt out. I don't think everything else on this transformer works fine. Interesting. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.